You know what's really cool? Video games. You know what else is cool? Legos. So just think about it. Imagine if you took two really cool things. Well, what do you got? Lego games. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about Lego video games. Now, these are just a couple of the games that I have on hand right now. I do have a couple more, like some DS games and probably like one or two Switch games. But for now, for just this beginning part of the video, I'm going to focus on these Xbox 360 games that I have here. So, Lego video games, my initial opinion on these is that they're fun if you're like 10 years old. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care for Lego video games that much anymore, personally, just because they're a little kind of repetitive, and I know they can be really cool, you know, with some of the little, when they start doing like, you know, like licensed stuff like Marvel or, you know, Jurassic World and stuff. Harry Potter one I always really liked. But, like, they just follow the same formula when you think about it. It's just, like, a level-based game. You go through, you can swap between characters. It's the same thing every time. And I think that's because, well, they're all developed by the same guy, Telltale Games. Oh, shit. Wait, I got that wrong. Traveler's Tales. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of game companies that start with letter T, I'm sure. That's probably why I messed it up. Anyways, I guess we'll start with this. Lego Batman. So, Lego Batman, when I was a kid, I started off with, as far as I can remember, Lego Batman 2 on the Nintendo DS, and I actually really liked it. It was pretty cool. I liked all the DC characters because at the time, when I got the DS game, I somehow just flew over my head that this was like a Justice League game rather than a Batman game. And I think that's because, like, I never really got through the game like that quick, you know? Like, I know some people, like, they play the game like through to the end. I think it actually took me a while before I beat this game on DS. And I was always like playing like the first two stages of that game, which were, you know, like, primarily, like, Batman focused, you know, with, like, Joker and stuff, like that Joker boss fight at the beginning. And then Superman shows up, and then I was like, wait, what? Why is Superman in this game? And then as the game goes on, and then, you know, Lex Luthor shows up. I don't even know why that never clicked with me, because he's in the opening cutscene. But is it a bad game? No. And I actually was playing this a couple months ago. I do want to continue it because I never played the console version of this game. I always played the DS version. So that'll be kind of fun. And I've actually never really played any, like, console Lego games, to be honest. So it is kind of I will say right now, they're definitely different from their DS counterparts. But my point from earlier still stands. They're all kind of just the same thing. But occasionally, you know, some have open worlds, some don't have open worlds, or some have hub worlds. This is one of those games that has, like, a big hub world with, like, you know, going around Gotham and stuff. So, just because of childhood nostalgia, I'm gonna say this is a pretty good one. I like this one. I never played this one, but I've heard a little bit about it, and I'm not really sure how I'm gonna feel about this one. This one is more expansive compared to this one, and is much more like DC, like just straight out from the beginning. Because like the last game, like it felt like a, you know, like still felt like a Batman game at heart. This one, from kind of the gist of it, like what I've heard about it online, this one definitely feels like a more of a Lego Justice League kind of game more than it is a Lego Batman. And hearing about like some of the open world stuff here where you're not really gonna be on Gotham, you're gonna be in like more potentially barren, like, space world kind of stuff. Because I mean, that is what, you know, Beyond Gotham, that's kind of the theme of the game. So Yeah, I haven't played this one yet, and I'm trying to play them in chronological order. I'm trying to play them in chronological order, so I don't think I'll be getting to this one for a while. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably not going to get to a lot of these games because I don't... Lego games are kind of a drag. Okay, this one I'll probably get to because, I mean, this will probably be the shortest one. The Lego Movie video game. I had this one on 3DS. I remember seeing, like, the commercials and stuff for the Lego game. The 3DS game was, yeah, that's where I found out that, oh yeah, console versions not going to be the same as the 3DS and DS version. So, yeah, that was kind of disappointing. I thought it was an okay game. I thought, you know, collecting some of the characters and stuff from the movie was cool, but yeah, it was a really short game. Like, too short, I think, in my opinion. I don't know if the console version is any different. I hope it is. Honestly, I'm surprised they never made another, like, movie game tie-in. Like, you know how hard a Lego Batman movie video game would have gone? I would have bought that. I loved the Lego Batman movie. Honestly, probably more than the Lego movie, if I'm being honest. But just from my first impressions of, like, the DS game, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this one, but we'll see. Now here's Lego Batman, like the original game. I think I started playing this, or maybe I didn't. I actually don't know. But, yeah, I've always wanted to play this game because, you know, it feels weird going, like, straight into 2 and not playing 1. I'm sure I have played it before. Part of me kind of feels like I must have at one point. But I was very young, so I don't really know. But I have the game now. Ignore this. This is just a double pack game, so yeah. All these games actually came from like a, I don't know, Facebook Marketplace thing. And I'll show y'all in another video. I have an Xbox 360 in here in my room that was like purchased and had a bunch of games. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I kept this one back when, like a few months ago, when we were like, all right, let's look at all the games that we got that came with this like set, and let's figure out which ones we're gonna toss that I'm not gonna play. I kept this one only because I love these movies. The first 3 movies are great. I never watched the 4th one. I don't plan on it, but the first 3 movies are great, and that's why I kept this one. And I guess we'll see how it goes, but I will be kind of excited for this one, because, yeah, I've never played this game at all. At least the other games I'm a little more familiar with. This one I am not, so hopefully it's good. Complete Saga. This is a classic, man. I mean, every Star Wars guy knows this one. I had it on DS. Didn't really get that far into it. I don't know, shocking, right? But like, the game makes you start off with like with episode 1, and like, I don't like episode 1, guys. So like, if you are gonna make me start, at least on the DS version, this one, it was like the game, you beat the first level and then it opens up all the other episodes. But like, I don't like episode 1, so it's like, really, I gotta start with episode 1, like the worst of the sequel, or sorry, the worst of the prequel trilogy. So yeah, I kind of dragged through this one. I never actually beat it, so hopefully I will actually beat it this time. But my God, like the switching between characters on this version, when I was playing the other night on my Instagram live, it's so sluggish. I have no reason why, because Lego Jurassic World was so easy to control. This one's just a mess, man. I hope it just gets better, but I don't know, man. We'll see. And then there's this one. I fell asleep playing this game. I think that's all you need to know. I'm just kidding. I actually really like the 3DS version. More so just because of, like, you know, being able to unlock all the dinosaurs and stuff. And, like, being able to play as them. Which, let's see if they actually... Yeah, customize your very own dinosaur. Yeah, I love the dinosaur creation thing. That was so cool. I don't actually remember the game very well though, but for being a 3DS game though, it wasn't that bad from what I remember. So hopefully this one will be pretty good as I continue playing through it. And here we got Lego Marvel Superheroes. Never played this one. I have always wanted to play this Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, but I mean, I guess I can start with this one. I mean, looking at it, don't look that bad, man. I mean, it's got a pretty big lineup of characters. I mean, just based off of this alone, this look, I'm gonna say this one will probably be a banger. I mean, look, and they got X-Men in here. I love the X-Men. They're like my favorite. That's my favorite Marvel team. Screw the Avengers, man. I like the X-Men. X-Men are better. And then, of course, my favorite, like probably my favorite out of all the Lego games. I mean, maybe not even just for nostalgia, but just the game in general. Just Lego Harry Potter. I love Lego Harry Potter. I never played the second one. I only ever played 1 through 4. I don't actually think I beat 1 through 4. Here's the thing, I was a dumb little kid, so like I didn't know how to beat like half of the video games I owned. So like, it has nothing to do with a lack of interest. It's just more so just I'm dumb, you know. Like I was never able to beat New Super Mario Bros. DS because of the final castle level. So at the time, I had to like, I'm pretty sure I had one of my parents had to beat it for me. But that was cool. But yeah, this is a really good one, man. I like how even though generally like all these games, even though they're all the same, they still have like their own little unique thing to them. So this game, you know, use the magic and everything. You can like move around the objects. Because this is another thing, like Lego Star Wars has something similar to that, except you use the Force to move objects. I like when they do stuff like that. Like they kind of they keep the same formula, but they'll like spice it up with like, you know, what fits the franchise. So like this one, you know, like any of the Marvel DC ones they're gonna have superpowers. Lego Jurassic World, oh shoot, is it disc? Oh, look at that. In Lego Jurassic World, like, depending on the kind of character you're playing as, they have, like, their own special, like, ability based on the, like, actual character. Like, this guy right here, he has, like, a raptor tooth thing that he can, like, cut ropes with or something. It's little stuff like that, little nuances like that. So, that's my Lego Xbox 360 collection. Overall, Lego games are they're alright to me. I prefer something more like what has recently come out, like the Skywalker saga. I haven't actually played it, unfortunately, not yet. But I like how they change up the formula a little bit and make it more, I guess, kind of in line with like modern games. Because, I mean, these are fun, yeah, but like, they don't exactly follow the same rules as like most modern AAA games, you know, and I kind of like how Skywalker Saga attempts to like kind of play like more like a modern game, in a way kind of, I guess, makes it more, I mean, not to say these aren't accessible already, but it just feels more new, refreshing, I guess, which I think the Lego games really need. I don't know if they're gonna keep making these games though, because ever since Skywalker Saga, I have not heard anything else about like a new project in development. But I mean, hopefully they come up with something soon. Okay, so that's it there. I'm gonna go pull up my 3DS, and we're gonna see if I have any games on there. I got my 3DS right here. This is my for any of y'all who didn't watch my 3DS collection video, this is my modded 3DS. So as you can see, all my like downloaded games, you know, legally, totally, yeah, are all right here. My Lego games are not on here though, at least not in this folder. I believe we gotta go. Don't have any Lego games in here. Okay, so I have no 3DS Lego games. I only have, yes, DSware. I only have DS Lego games. So, those are going to consist of these. We got Lego Star Wars, Complete Saga, Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars, Harry Potter Years 1 through 4, 5 through 7, Lego Batman, Lego Batman 2. Since we're already on here, you know what? Let's actually just go ahead and open up one of these games and see what we're dealing with. Alright, look at that. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good to me. See if there's any audio. Ah, yes, I love crunchy DS music. Let's see, is it gonna start? There you go. Oh my god, man. I love this game. Core childhood memory right here, man. Okay, so I actually don't have a game loaded, so when I first booted up this game, yeah, I remember no intro cutscene, nothing, just straight into it, and it was, yeah. I remember when I was a kid, like, I was like, who the heck is this? This isn't Luke Skywalker. Who's this guy? Little did I know, this was Qui-Gon Jinn. I don't actually know if I watched episode 1 back then. I probably did, but I just forgot who the characters are because I did not recognize who they were supposed to be in their Lego version. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. I must have remembered incorrectly, but apparently I actually have to look at the character in order to switch. That's annoying, but okay. That kind of explains why I was having trouble in the Xbox version. Yeah, so I didn't like this, and I always played as Obi-Wan because, like, I didn't want to be the long-haired dude. I don't know why. I just wanted the normal-looking guy, you know, Obi-Wan. But I believe if I actually go in here, I'm pretty sure, like, I actually had to, like, like, when I beat the level, I'm actually not sure if this one unlocked, like, all the other episodes. Like, at least not what I remember. And the other day, I was actually looking at cutscenes of this game online on the DS version. I did not remember them looking this bad. I mean, any of y'all ever watched Invincible? Like, animation on this is, like, kind of on par with that show. Like, just JPEG sliding around and stuff. Let's see, slide it up and down direction. Indicated on the... Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot this game had touch controls. Oh, crap. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can definitely see the difference between the Xbox version and the DS version, but this is cool, man. I like this game so much, dude. Let's see. How do I... Oh, down. Okay. So do I gotta do the same thing there? Man, the Xbox version was easy. All I gotta do is press a button. Alright, well, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. But next up, I think we're going to look at Lego Star Wars 3. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Oh, yeah, dude, the vibes are real with this one. I love the Clone Wars TV show, and this is, like, very obviously just a straight-up rip of that show. I've never played this one, so I actually do not know what to expect at all. But I'm assuming it is just going to quite literally just be straight up just the like the TV show. Oh wow, okay. This looks different. Oh wow, okay. This is very different. Oh cool. Cool. Okay. I guess we're gonna kind of navigate here, see what's going on. It's got a kind of bluish tint on my on the recording here. Huh. Well, that's cute. Well, I've never played this, so like I don't know what's going on, you know. So I think I'm just gonna see what's over here, and then we're gonna go move on to the next game. Whoa, dude, this is bigger than the other game's map. What even is this? What is this, dude? What the hell? Oh. Oh, was that Anakin? Whoa! Oh shoot, okay, that's cool. Alright, sick. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next game before this video gets any longer. Alright, next up, this is Harry Potter, years 1 through 4. Wow, yeah, I remember this menu with the castle. Let's see, new game. Are the cutscenes gonna be kind of whack in this one too? Oh no, they're actual videos. Huh. Extremely crunched down, you can barely see anything, but yeah. Definitely better than the Lego Star Wars game with the moving, sliding around JPEGs. Alright, let's see if I can skip the cutscene. Yeah, oh shoot. Oh yeah, this game's kind of weird, I forgot. Everything is on the bottom screen. The map is above. I actually don't know if the map switches places or if it's always at the bottom. Wow, okay. This kind of changes my perspective a little bit. Because at least the console games, with the console games, those like all generally feel the same. This actually feels like each DS entry is like its own thing, stylistically, if that kind of makes sense. Wow, okay. Because yeah, this actually plays a lot differently than I remember. Get out the way. Okay, yeah, the screen is still on the bottom. Okay. I remember this quest. You had to, like, go through the doors or whatever and, like, find the stuff. I gotta back downstairs? Yeah. Where is it? Oh. Oh, he just... Okay, he just poofs. Interesting. Why? He could have gotten it himself. Okay. I like this. Oh. Okay, that's much more... That's easier compared to, like, the other games where you have to, like... Okay. I like the swapping more in this game so far. Wow. Okay. I'm actually pretty impressed with this one, guys. Alright, so... I'm assuming the 5 through 8 is kind of the same thing. But I might go ahead and check. Because actually I'm curious to see if these games are kind of the same or if they changed along the way. So yeah, let me go ahead and pull that game up real quick. Alright guys, we have 5 through 7. Sorry, it wasn't 5 through 8, I forgot. There was no 8th book. Well... Yeah, actually, wait, no, we don't talk about that one. So, 5 through 7. Already, vibe-wise, looks a lot different than the last game. Much less, whimsical. No cool menu thing going on down there. So, let's see how this one actually goes. Because this is much more brooding than the last game. Okay, we still have the really crunchy looking cutscenes. Oh, this looks bad. Oh, this is worse than the last game. You know what? They should have probably just done with like Lego Star Wars did. Just make cutscenes within the DS version. Because this looks pretty rough, dude. Alright, we're gonna get into gameplay. Oh, okay, so the screen is on top okay, it's on top this time. Okay, so this does look different than the last game in some way. Maybe even better than the last game? I mean, this is like comparing Lego Batman 1 with Lego Batman 2, because those games do look very different looking back. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I like about these games, like they actually incorporate the mechanics of like the world with the, the Lego ones. It's like building is done by like their wands and stuff. Alright, so like, what does this do? The heck? Oh, get it. Get it, yes, King. Yeah! Harry. Harry? Is he gonna get off? Wait, can I? Okay, I was about to say. Alright, we're gonna go on to the next game real quick, just before this video gets too long. Look at that. That is cool, dude. I like the classic Batman outfit. So, yeah, this is Lego Batman video game. I'm gonna start a new game, see how it looks. There is one Lego game, unrelated. There is one Lego game on Switch that I own that I would show you guys, but since I've already spent a lot of time playing these here on my DS, probably not gonna get around to it, but I'll at least talk about it later. But first, let's talk about this game. This looks like graphically a lot like Complete Saga, Lego Star Wars, which isn't a bad thing because that game's good too. The swapping though feels better. Like I don't have to look at the character to swap anymore. I can just like press the button and go. I mean, Batman is Batman. This was before Lego licensed Lego games started. Kind of being a lot more ambitious. They were kind of a little more simple, a little more their own thing. This actually does look a lot like Lego Star Wars, because it's got like the doors with all the levels behind them. Oh yeah, this is definitely like a straight up just copy of Lego Star Wars. Let's actually see what it looks like. I wonder if they do any like goofy like little cutscenes in this one too. Let's see if it'll load. Oh, they're comics. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really cute. That's creative. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good way of doing it. A little bit more creative than just straight up having like cutscenes on here. Makes sense, since it's Batman. I wonder if the console game did something like this, or if they had actual cutscenes. But I actually really like this. Okay, let's see if I can actually get to like the gameplay, because this is really long. I don't know what's happening. It looks like they're planning to rob a bank. Okay, well, let's get to some actual game. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. I'm just trying to play the game, dude. Come on. Is he gonna go? Are they gonna fight people now? Yeah, okay. There we go. Gameplay. Go. Okay. These games look so goofy, man. Visually. I love the Batman games, though, just because you get to beat people up. I will admit, they can be different. Each Lego game can be different, but generally, they are kind of the same. They're all essentially just glorified beat-em-up games. Okay, only characters. And I mean, they also too, they do have like the same collectibles in each game, because like in like each game you got like the mini kit collectibles and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. At the end of the day, I mean, they're not bad games. They're just not really. I never beat them, and even my parents always say that. Or I remember one time when I got the Lego game that I got on my Switch. I remember my dad was like, should we really get you this? Because, like, you never even play Lego games. I'm like, nah, I'll play it. Sure enough, I stopped playing it after a while, guys. So, yeah, not... Clearly, they're not my favorite games of all time, but I will play them. Because they're fun to at least play with other people because of the multiplayer aspect of them, you know, because you can have, like, one other person play with you. So, it's good for that. Hello, Robin? Okay, yeah. We gotta build, is he gonna go in the thing, I guess? I don't know. But, yeah, overall, like, they're pretty good games. Just not entirely my thing, personally. But that's all just, you know, opinion-based. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do here, so I think this is a good time to go on to the, next and final game on my 3DS. Alright, here's our last game on here, Lego Batman 2. Traveler's Tales games, not Telltale. I'm still beating myself up about that. That was so embarrassing. Alright, let's see. Yep, I remember this menu from when I was little. New game. Nostalgia. I love nostalgia, dude. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna have a crunchy little compressed cutscene too. Yep. I never understand why they don't put it in widescreen, dude. Oh wait, no, this is a DS game. That's why it's not. My bad. Still.
Lex, I'm surprised you took time away from your presidential campaign and came all the way to Gotham City for this.
Oh, dear lady, as a nominee, it's my pleasure and privilege.
I'll admit, it's like so weird when I play like the Xbox version. Like it's so weird seeing this like in high definition because I started this game like on the DS. Like I did not play the console version before, so it's just so surreal, at least for me. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and skip the cutscene. Yeah, again, visually it looks a lot different. I would say this looks a lot more in line with like Harry Potter years 5 through 7, like with the more cleaned out character models. They have like, you can tell they kind of look like they have thicker outlines on them. I don't know why. I noticed that with both of these games. Meanwhile, like Lego Star Wars and Batman 1, the character models look kind of chunkier, almost, if that makes sense. I don't know which look I prefer. I guess I like both kind of styles, but this one just looks cleaner. Yeah, I like this, like, just beating up dudes. I like their death sounds. This is a fun one. I like this one. Okay, I think there's gonna be a couple dudes up here. Oh crap, we're pushing like 35 minutes on this video already. And I'm not even planning on editing much out. I'm honestly just gonna run it mostly as is. This wasn't supposed to necessarily be like a crazy big video or anything. But here we are. So yeah, that's Lego Batman 2. After playing actually kind of through these, I actually do think there's enough that's just a tad bit different that you could like it. I think the Lego Batman games are honestly the best. But there's something to like, and there's something like for each fan of like different franchises. So, I mean, overall, like licensed Lego games are probably the way to go. And they're not that bad. I can talk smack about them all I want. I just, I don't play them like very often, that's honestly probably just my problem. And I just, I don't really, I've been spoiled so much with all like these new games that like I don't really check out any of these older like Lego games anymore, I've kind of checked out of these. kind of for good. But yeah, they're not that bad. Now, the last game I want to talk about, though, is exactly why I just don't see there being a market for original LEGO games, and I will show you why. Oh, that's not what I wanted to show. Oops. Yeah, so I can't unfortunately show you guys this game because I don't have it downloaded on my console, but this is LEGO Worlds. So I got this game a couple years back because I saw like some screenshots and kind of heard some word of mouth online about what this game was. It's essentially like Minecraft slash No Man's Sky meets Lego. And I thought it looked kind of cool. I saw, a lot of people were like playing this like on PC and whatnot. Then I got the DLC too, because they did have that on the eShop. All these years later, I have not touched this game in forever. And honestly, it's kind of unfortunate, but there's just not a lot of content here. I mean, yeah, there is content, but like only so much you can do. I'm pretty sure in the PC version or something you were able to like maybe like share or visit other people's worlds. I never tried it or saw anything like that in the Switch version. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, I don't care. But problem is that when it comes to games like that do have online stuff or whatever, not a lot of people play these games anymore. Like, people kind of move on. That's like why, not a Lego game, but Friday the 13th. Like, me personally, hot take, I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but I will always prefer this game over Dead by Daylight. Problem is, though, no one plays this game anymore, and they shut it down. Potentially, they might bring it back, but yeah, they shut it down, so it's like there's really no point anymore. And that's kind of the problem with LEGO World, is that this game just died. I'm surprised, honestly, it's this high up on my longest played games. I'm honestly kind of surprised. More than Mario Odyssey is crazy. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And yeah, it's just honestly at that point, I would kind of just rather play Minecraft, because this game is just too repetitive in my opinion. Because all you do is you go to a new world and you basically complete tasks for like the Lego people. And then they give you gold bricks, which you can use to like repair your spaceship, which you can actually see it's right there. And then it'll like fix it up and you travel to a new planet. I guess kind of like Mario Odyssey in a way. But yeah, it's kind of a boring game, honestly. And that's kind of why I think when Traveler's Tales does Lego games, actually, I don't even know if they made this game. Probably did. But they need to stick to licensed stuff, because no one really plays these kinds of games. The only thing I can think of that maybe people might play is like Lego City Undercover, but even then, there's just that's kind of the thing. When people play these Lego games, they play for the IP appeal. I mean, just think about like Lego Dimensions. That had a bunch of different IPs in it. Do you think people would have played it if it didn't have like, Sonic the Hedgehog or Doctor Who in it? Probably not. But yeah, that's kind of why I kind of feel like my interest in Lego games has kind of died down, is because of stuff like this. Made me realize, yeah, there's other games I would rather play. And I mean, that is kind of true, but everyone has their own tastes. And at the end of the day, Lego games are still a part of video game history. They're iconic. They're part of our childhoods, and especially part of mine, because as a kid, like all I had was like a DS or a 3DS eventually. And so when it came to Lego games, I mean, that was all, besides some of the other stuff I had, that was all I had. But I like those games. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say, guys. This video is about to hit the 40-minute mark, so I should probably go ahead and wrap it up so I can start editing. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Yeah, okay, bye.